Okay, welcome. And I'm glad you've joined me today. So, what would it take to have a healthy and trim body free of excess stored fat? So, that's what we will work on today. And I want you to take a deep breath and release. And get into a position where you can receive with your hands facing up, your palms facing up, resting in your lap. Get comfortable and relaxed. Because in a state of calm, we can change the energy. And throughout this meditation, there's some statements we'll make, but we will start with whole body breath as we go through this. So pay attention to your breath and breathe in, drawing breath and white light into every pore of your body. And then exhale the heavy and dark energy out through every pore in your body and down out through your feet. This is the breathing method we'll use today. So breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, drawing in the white light through every pore. And exhale down and out through your feet. And continue on this way, focusing on it, on the breath as you breathe. And allow yourself to seek answers and resolution, but not aggressively. Just put your intention out there and be open to receive what comes in the time that is meant to come and happen. So breathe in and exhale. In your mind's eye, picture how you would like to look when you look in the mirror. It is you, so you can't change certain aspects of yourself. They will always be there. But your size and girth and fluffiness can be reduced. It may not be exactly where you prefer it to be reduced, but it can be reduced because we each hold things in different areas of our body by design of our physical body. And then we also hold things in areas where we refuse to let go, or we're carrying issues and problems that are ours or other people's, taking responsibility for them as well, and carrying it around with us when it's not even ours to carry. So examine where you tend to collect things and ask your body, is this mine? And if this is not yours, then ask it to be released and returned with great love back to those to whom it originated from. Be grateful that you have the opportunity to carry their responsibilities for them, but it is not helping them or you to be your best self. So for the sake of others, to allow them to experience what they need to experience in life, to become their best self, to fulfill their purpose in this life, they need to have these opportunities that you unconsciously stole from them. So graciously give it back. And it may be hard to watch them struggle. And if that's the case, be with them to comfort, to encourage, to support, to cheerlead, and to help them through their struggles. But it is not your responsibility to carry their struggles. And it is not your fault. So give yourself permission to release what doesn't serve you any longer, what is not yours to be carrying, and free yourself from the burdens that you have carried for so many years. And in doing this, you can open up your heart space to emit more loving kindness to yourself and others as you interact with each day. Blessing and sharing and giving rather than collecting, acquiring, and hoarding. This is a mindset. Because you are enough, you don't need to collect more than what you've been given to improve your life. So breathe in the light and release what isn't light. Continue to breathe in this way. As I interact with the energy on a quantum level with the molecules of your body, speaking into each cell, into each molecule that makes up each cell, into the space, the field, at the smallest degree, and interacting with the fields of your body in the largest degree. Take kindness and benevolence as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. And breathe. And your system is now programmed to act and react in kindness and benevolence, frankness and friendliness. In order to produce results, let this be your guide. And when your body reacts in this way, listen. It's communicating to you that you are off track, and to bring yourself back into a place of kindness and benevolence, frankness and friendliness. And when you are aligned, all that is not needed falls away. And who you are begins to shine and transform you into the person you were meant to be, so that you can help others by your mere presence to do the same. So in this process, say to yourself, I forgive myself for unconsciously being in resistance to utilizing the extra body fat that my body has stored for energy and productivity. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that my weight and size changed. If they change, I will become somebody better than the person I am right now. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that if I use the extra body fat that I have stored, I will be giving up a part of me, and there will be less of me to love. Therefore, I will receive less love from the people that matter. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that I am not enough to love. And breathe. I forgive myself for becoming angry when the people I love don't seem to love me back. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that they will love me if there is more of me to love. And breathe. I forgive myself for confusing anger and body fat in order to get love from the people that matter to me. And breathe. I forgive myself for turning that anger from not being loved to anger about my body to justify my feelings. And breathe. I forgive myself for being angry at my body and the body fat that I carry. And breathe. I forgive myself for needing body fat to remind me or bring to my attention all the anger that I am holding on to because I wasn't loved the way I wanted to be loved. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that I was not loved when the truth is I am loved. Breathe. I forgive myself for believing that I am not lovable when the truth is I am completely lovable. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that people I love are that I love the most are required to love me back. Breathe. I forgive myself when the people I love the most don't love me back. I forgive myself for being angry when they don't love me back and blaming myself for their choices. I forgive myself for believing that I have a right to hold on to this anger. And breathe. I forgive myself for believing that I have a right to this body fat to prove that I deserve to be loved the way I want to be loved. And breathe. I forgive myself for not letting go of this anger and body fat sooner. And breathe. I forgive the people in my life that matter most to me for not showing me the love that I thought I deserved in the way that I needed. Breathe. I forgive the people in my life that I thought loved me when they didn't live up to my expectations. And breathe. I ask the people in my life who didn't show love to me to forgive me for all the times I didn't show love to them, even though I really did love them. And breathe. I ask forgiveness from them for all the times I did not act out of a place of love and caused others harm and to feel angry with me. And breathe. I call up all the stored anger that I have been carrying and give myself permission now to let go of this anger and release the body fat. And breathe. Without this anger, I am free to define my life out of love and not anger. And breathe. Without this anger, I am free to easily and effortlessly let go of the body fat that now no longer serves me. And breathe. Without this anger, I can love and be loved. And breathe. Without this anger, I can see clearly that those that I love and matter to me are also trying to do the best that they can. And breathe. Without this anger, I can no longer be hurt when people I love disappoint me. And breathe. Without this anger, I can freely love without the need for love to be returned to me. And breathe. Without this anger, I am no longer resistant to change and to releasing excess body fat. Without this anger, I can live the life of my dreams, where I am trim, healthy, and loved. And breathe. I love and accept myself as I let go and release all the excess fat now and continuously till I have arrived at the place that is the most healthy for my body. And breathe. I love and accept myself as I show increased forgiveness to myself and to others. And breathe. I give myself permission to believe that my life is changing for the better, and I am worthy of a good life and healthy body. And breathe. I love and accept myself being capable and responsible, in control of my own life and choices. And breathe. I love and accept myself, feeling happiness and joy when I make good and life-supporting choices. And breathe. I love and approve of myself, losing all the extra fat and being just the right size for me now and continually. And breathe. I now uncreate and delete all the areas of my life that block the way to living in a healthy and trim body that is perfect for me and is balanced and harmonious with life itself, now and continuously, across all times, dimensions, space, and realities. Because from this point forward, I will live my best life each day. And breathe.